I'll show you.
And
I'll
right
show
here,
you what
this
I
is
mean
the
because I
whole
was trying to get the
controversy
show.
with bounties with
This
Call
is
of
what
Duty.
I'm
I don't know if
getting.
you guys remember or not, but Phil used to try to make people pay him
That.
bounties for
The
certain
files.
achievements.
Apparently,
in
they're in the trash
and if
owner.
someone claimed they were going to give him
So,
money for something, and
not my
he would
trash
ban them and would scream
folder,
at
but
them.
in the owner's trash.
here
So,
actually
we're going to have to
messaged
go
Phil
a bit
and said, "Gotta
on
be honest, you really don't sound
duties.
good here.
Unfortunately, he's the only one
I
confined that's
feel,
going over
you
it.
let your anger
So I
get
do
the better of you
apologize.
because
This
of
was
your,
annoying
you
because I
turn
was trying to get
bounties
this
from a
going.
fun thing
So yeah,
into
that's what's going
pay
on.
me
But
or you get
anyways,
banned,
big
which
ups
is
to
good,
Anthony,
100%.
Zombie, and a couple people out
And
here. I
then he
appreciate
said
you
here,
guys
I
and
made a
girls being here.
comparison
I was,
between
like I
your
said, I'm
Dexter's
trying to
playthrough.
get this going,
Okay.
and
And then
again,
DSP chimed
OBS
in and
being
said, "Yeah, I'm going to
OBS.
change the way."
Oh
Again,
Lord.
notice he didn't take ownership
Anyhow,
and say,
okay,
"Yeah,
we're
that
gonna
was
go
wrong
to
of me."
that.
Nope,
We'll have
didn't
to
do
go
that.
to
What
this.
he
Unfortunately,
decided
I
to
got
do
no
is blame
choice
trolls.
because there's some
Yeah,
stuff
I'm
in
going
there I
to change
wanted
the
to
way
go
I
over. But Duty's going to explain a
with
bit more.
DSP
What the heck?
on Twitter. Yay!
There you go.
My lord.
Sorry about that. It took me a hot minute. So we're going to have to go over this part here. I know dudes will go over it, but as you can clearly see from all this stuff, apparently Darziak had a lot more information when it came to Phil. And oh, before I forget, let me jump in Discord. Hold on a sec. Where are my manners? There it is. There's Discord. Da, 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 da. All right, there we go. Also, let me share the screen for anybody who wants to jump in. But yeah, this is what I was trying to show over the yesterday, and again, everything was fine. And all of a sudden, I can't get access to the files, which is like, what the hell? What the actual hell? By the hell, let's get back to this chat.
Okay. So yes, apparently the conversation between Darziak and DSP has gone on from since 2014 all the way to about 2024. It seemed like these conversations ended around 2024.
Good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is good. Like I said, I was looking over this before. Everything was fine. And then now when you try to access the files, you can't get them. So I was like, what the fuck? I think Darziak.
That's annoying.
Yeah, I think Darziak did something. But from what I can see from the whole conversation here, it seems like oh, thank you, Anthony, for the 10 jewels there. It seems like Darziak had had enough, and then from what I've been reading and seeing, oh baby, there's a lot going on in this one, but dude's gonna go into more into this.
Which makes sense because around 2024, Darziak wage quit being Phil's editor, and I guess they had a falling out. He stopped talking to him. I'm guessing that's what it is, unless there's a part 2 that Darziak has, where he's just not done editing it. I don't know. There is some redacted stuff here. I'm assuming Darziak was trying to cover up some privacy stuff, which I get, not a problem. Just to let you know, Darziak did reach out to me via DMs. He said him stealing other people's content for his throwback channel. He does admit that he did, and of course he says, oh, it was a mistake or whatever, and of course blames a troll. That's in here. There's a pattern here by Darziak where he loves to stir shit up, and he tries to get DSP to bite and feed into it. To some extent he did, but you know, I thought he was going to probably rage a lot more. So to credit to Phil, he controlled himself a bit. If you do a search in here and you type in the name Duty, you get about 3 entries. If you type in trolls,
see that? See that? See that?
Ooh.
See that?
Interesting.
Aha. So, does that surprise any of us? No, not whatsoever. But again, this is what happens when Phil decides to go ahead and turn on his mods, and this is what he gets.
Get about 25 entries, and I haven't searched anyone else. I'm sure if you put in Review Tech USA or Craig or Side Scrolls, you'll get a whole bunch of messages from Phil just raging. So like I said, let's go through this real quick. I highlighted a few passages. I am going to link this document.
Whoa. I just see something. Hold up. I just seen something in here. A zombie.
What'd you see?
Well, you can have a private in the US and it's still shit. Apparently, this is what DSP is saying. I never even saw a doctor for my ear infections.
What a fucking idiot.
And the other thing it says, I just gave up and stopped wearing headphones. So I knew knew it. I knew it. I knew this motherfucker never seen a doctor for his earphones. I mean, his ear infections. I knew it. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. This is what happens, Phil. This is what happens.
On the video. And by the way, yes, I checked everything. I ran it through a scan. It's not a honeypot. It's not going to give you a virus. Everything's legit. I'll provide the link to you. If you don't feel comfortable, let me know. I can message you the file. So that's fine. It is in text, which is annoying, but of course you can easily convert it to PDF, which is what I did here. So like I said, it looks like the relationship went all the way back to 2014. Most of it is just, you know, him talking about games and stuff like that. There's really nothing much going on there. Like I said, it really doesn't get a little bit interesting until about 2023, where it looks like he inserts himself into DSP's content and so on. And I believe at this time, this is when we heard about Darziak, and
which is true. This is how I heard about him.
Did hear that he was going to work on the Throwback channel. He was going to work on DSP Throwbacks.
I would say,
and initially no one knew it was him until something got leaked, and we found out it was Darziak. And then it became public that he was the person helping Phil out. So a lot of these conversations are him just talking shop, talking about the channel, talking about edited content and so on. So I really didn't care about that, but
yeah, which is no surprise in there.
Again, you can go through this if you like. I mean, I'm guessing there's going to be stuff I'm going to miss, but I tried my best to go through and highlight anything that we kind of would care about. So
okay, over here I can see he's just talking about believing, which is like, okay, whatever.
The first thing I want to highlight here, of course, is Darziak back in 2023. They seem to have a bit of an interest in the whole side scrollers podcasting.
Ooh.
Interesting.
All right, let's see.
But first of all, he started talking about how, and big ups to Darziak. I'm going to give Darziak some credit. He did reach out to Phil several times and called him out for being a douchebag.
Okay, I'll give him that. That's very smart. Big ups, Medusa. How you doing there?
And right here, this is the whole controversy with bounties with Call of Duty. I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Phil used to try to make people pay him bounties for certain achievements.
Wait, hold up. I see what he highlighted. Got to be honest, you really don't sound good here. I feel like your anger got the better of you because you turned bounties into a fun thing and to pay me or you get banned. Darziak. Lose my train of thought here. May a comparison between your Dead Space playthrough, the DSP. Yeah, I'm going to change the way I do Warzones moving forward, as the trolls are just going to keep fucking with me and trying to give me something it's not meant to be. I made a video to cut off the end part of I got the fourth place, so so he did cut that off, which is no surprising. Okay, Phil, because he actually tried to retcon that, saying that never happened. Okay, Phil. Okay. Nice try, Phil. I know, but I had to go over this. I did have the files Medusa and big ups there. Unfortunately, it's just I can't see the access, so I had to go over through this. But okay, this is getting interesting.
In Call of Duty, and if someone claimed they were going to give him money for something, and then he would ban them and then scream at them. Darziak here actually messaged Phil and said, "Gotta be honest, you really don't sound good here. I feel you let your anger get the better of you." Because of you turn bounties from a fun thing into pay me or you get banned, which is true. It's 100%. And then he said here, I made a comparison between your Dead Space playthrough, okay, and then DSP chimed in and said, yeah, I'm going to change the way. Again, notice he didn't take ownership and say, yeah, that was wrong of me. Nope.
Hold up. Daily Rap says, you can warm your hair back with your hands. There's a chance of you doing this. It's 90 seconds of the videos. Such a funny coincidence. But yeah, I think the algorithm picks up certain movements, and somehow I think it thinks the hair is slick. It's the best way at the moment. Okay, you should get this program. Check out the health, MSD. Well, not surprising there.
Didn't do that. What he decided to do was blame trolls. Yeah, I'm going to change the way I do Warzone moving forward, as the trolls are just going to keep fucking with me and trying to make it something. No, you're the one that made it something that it shouldn't be. You were the one that were yelling at people and banning people when they decided not to pay up the bounty.
Which is true.
So this was your fault, Phil.
This is true.
You should have took this as, well, okay, if you want to make a bounty, a challenge or a bounty when they give me money, cool. I'll try to achieve the bounty, and if someone paid you, cool. If not, then no, you didn't lose anything. But you decided to use it as a hammer and beat people down with it. So anyway, the one thing I want to highlight here is an admission from DSP himself where he actually admits where he edited out and cut out parts from the video. Now, I don't think he's ever acknowledged this.
No, he never has. He actually tried to lie to retcon this because I remember this. The fact of it is that when it was brought up, he said, "No, this never happened. That's a lie. It's my trolls, taking things out of context." It was like, "No, Phil, you edited that part out. Like we've seen it." So again, right here, it's just confirming what we already knew. Again, Phil, you always getting caught in your lies.
He's never gone in and said, "I've edited a part that made me look bad." I mean, we already know because you can actually see the videos, and he's gone in and cut out certain parts of his playthroughs. I mean, like, I don't even think you can find the "Eat It" soundbite anymore. He cut that out of that video.
No. He actually deleted that, dude. He completely cut that off because I actually was looking for that too. But luckily, detractors already had that save.
So we knew it, but here's confirmation that DSP goes in and actually edits videos that make him look bad, or where he makes himself look bad. Now, I'm going to highlight this because, of course, DSP tried to tell anyone that's willing to listen, don't watch my detractors' content because they lie. They edited stuff out. It's not true. They make me say things I don't say. Come see my content to get the real, live footage, unedited footage, right? Which is nonsense because right here he clearly admits that he edits content out, so he lied here.
Which is no surprise. We all knew that.
So I just want to highlight that. At this time, don't forget Darziak was working on Throwback, the DSP Throwback channel, so you get a lot of those conversations. Speaking of that,
hold on, let me go back a little bit because
the DSP Throwback channel, so you get a lot of those conversations.
Okay. To find the videos, details, a list comes up, text name, okay, nothing important there. Saying something about the. Wait, hold on. Darza, just so you remember, you're saying something about the you and the Witcher and the hot tub, which is the part I just had to do it. Here's the available short. So pretty much Darzek's just doing all this edit content for Phil, which again is no surprises. So all that edited stuff that Phil has, when Phil said he did it, that's a lie. Darzek did it for him. I'm just seeing if DSP ever actually gone ahead and pay him, which so far he hasn't. Likely the initial reveal in part 7 is the best part. Okay, really nothing important here. Let's continue.
Speaking of that, there is a section here where there is a specific section here where Phil does admit that they stole content for the throwback. So
oh really? I can't wait to hear this.
Well, let me see if I can. I think it's coming up. Let's see here. DSP again. Thanks for the highlight. I may use that one for the day off. Darziak, do you not see the download button? I logged out, still see it. Okay, Darziak, good luck with the future reacts. No doubt trolls will start to make videos that have misleading okay, this is him basically saying the trolls are gonna make fun of you. Okay, whatever.
No, that download button only shows on your videos, not for others. Supposed to try to upload, but this is weird how it works whether it's corrupted in my video, blah blah blah, da da da. God Lord, holy crap. There's a lot here, as I said before, chat.
Let's see here. Did he respond to that? Let's see. I suppose I could try to. No, that's fine. Okay, I think that was really it for that one. All right, let us go down. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. All right, so here's one right here where apparently Darziak apparently got a bug up his ass about the side scrollers interview. So
ooh, can't wait to see this.
There is a section of here where they do talk about the video. So Darziak says, gotta love the flip-flopping of detractors. Since Keemstar brought it up in the podcast about how he wrongly accused a guy of being a pedo. Ever since then, the guy was still called a pedo from time to time. Okay, DSP. Yeah, sad shit. I'm aware of most of it.
Hold on. Gotta love the flip-flop from detractors. I was like, since Keemstar brought up in his podcast he wrongly accused a guy being a you-know-what, ever since the guy was still called a pedo from time to time. DSP, yeah, sad shit. I'm aware of most of it. No worries. I'm not doing anything with Rich at all. Okay, which is no surprise in there. We know about that. DSP, no rush on the thumbnails for DSP versus the internet at all. But just wanted to be sure that you could see the playlist, etc. I was like, you sent the live stream earlier rather than the playlist, but I got it done anyways. I just sent you the email. Oops, DSP, oops. We hopefully that helped more since you could actually see why I split the parts, which you prefer moving forward. There's both links help stream. I can see where you split the parts at and the playlist, so I'm not facing double comparisons overlays. Used to be okay, cool, sounds good. That's it. I know you want to avoid the drama, but wait, hold on. I know you want to enjoy the drama, but saying that you know things are bad that Craig and them had said in the past doesn't help, which is true, doesn't help him. Used to be everyone knows them, they are public. This is a point in the making. I was completely fair with them, know that they were flawed. They were flawed? What do you mean they were flawed? Phil, they were not flawed. They were very fair. You were busy lying. You were lying. Flawed. The other person that was flawed was you. But let me let this continue, Chad. Oh my goodness, flaw. Yeah, flaw my ass. But they were very unfair with me. How were they unfair for? Motherfucker, how were they unfair for you when they were being nothing but fair and they put up with your ass for 5 hours? 5 hours. 5 fucking hours. You was not being completely fair with them. Oh my. Oh, Lord. Let me let's continue. They were very unfair, blah, blah, DSP. You're right, but people were definitely calling them as if I threatened them or something. You did. You did. I don't care. Your point is completely valid. Dark since Keem injected himself on your stream. I saw the untitled stream. Oh Lord. Wait, Craig came and Let me just continue, chat.
No worries. I'm not doing anything with Rich at all. Okay, because I think Darziak did ask him if he was going to do a collab with Rich. And then DSP said, no rush on the thumbnail. Okay, now the other thing too here is that even before this, I believe that there was an accusation that Derek was making thumbnails at a given point. I don't think so. Just reading this.
No. There was. I heard about that too. Did you hear about that, Zombie?
I did hear about that, but there's nothing concrete about it.
Yeah, I did. I did try to look into that too. I couldn't find anything, not even hearsay. So I think that was just a little rumor that was thrown out there in the wind, something like that. That's all I could think of.
Information. I think it was Darziak. Darziak was the one that was actually doing all of Phil's thumbnails from the very beginning, even before he started doing edited videos. So I think it was mostly Darziak, not Derek. So I mean, and then if you go early up, like in early 2023, and even before that, you can see Darziak offering to help. So just wanted to state that. Let's see here. Both links, blah blah blah. Oh, here it is right there. Darziak. Here's Darziak again, trying to stir up drama. Darziak says, I know you want to avoid drama, but saying that you know bad things that Craig and Adam have said in the past doesn't help. Okay, this is when he tried to claim that he knew secrets of Adam and Craig that could have gotten his business taken down or him get in jail, which was nonsense, which was a cope. He calls them out here. Okay, that's fine. And then DSP goes, everybody knows them. They're public. This is a point I'm making. I was completely fair with them knowing they were flawed, but they were very unfair with me. Okay, this is him coping about the side scrollers and them mistreating him or whatever. Okay, he's still
complaining about it, but we know damn well that they treat him nothing but fair.
Coping here. And then DSP goes, you're right. People definitely quote that as I'm threatening them, which you are. You were threatening them.
Same thing I said, same thing else said. Many people said the same thing. Phil, you are threatening them.
We're threatening them. You basically lied and said that you had inside information that could ruin Adam and Craig. Which
I remember that. I'm glad Duty bring that up. I remember that. He did say that. He said that he had the information that could ruin it, but he wasn't going to leak it. It's like, okay, Phil, do it. I think either Craig or Adam said, okay, if you had information, do it. Like, we're not afraid. Go ahead and do it. And Phil never did it. Like, damn, Phil. Maybe you should go ahead and not make idle threats when people go to challenge you on it.
Which was a lie. And right here, he clearly says it. It's public. So what do you mean you have inside information? Again, this was a lame scare tactic to try to pacify his dents, like he had some control over the situation, which of course he didn't. All right, let's keep going here. All right, I don't care, but your point is completely valid. Okay, so he admits he was wrong for saying that. All right, well, I'm glad he admitted it. And then Darziak goes, since Keem injected himself on your React stream, I saw the unlisted stream between Craig, Keem, and Duty. That stream isn't unlisted. I don't know what he's talking about. If he's talking about my video, you can see my video. It's out there.
Oh, I think I know what he's talking about. I think he's talking about the time when it was when Duty was going over part of the side scrolls again, and then Craig pop in talking, and Keen pop in and talk. That's what he's talking about. I remember that VOD.
That was where I did an interview with Craig, Keem. It's a Gundam came on, and myself. That's out there on my channel. Actually, I think it's my highest viewed video that I have. Is like 70 or 80,000 views.
Famous. I don't need to tell the interview.
All right. So that was that piece. Him being salty again. DSP here is saying, I don't care about Keem. I'm going to 100% ignore him. He's still trying to get me to talk with him, and I refuse. He can talk to whoever he wants. I've already addressed my past, and it will change nothing. Okay, which you didn't, because you lied, and you admitted you lied to Craig when you answered about your finances, WWE champions, and so on. So,
which is true. Phil did lie about that.
You didn't answer that. Darziak, I see you have a custom intro for your... And again, what you see here is a lot of DSP trying to pivot back from drama to talking with Darziak to about work. So you can clearly see here, most of DSP's conversation were just him asking him about work. And that's what he does. That's what he does. He uses people, and if you can't be of any value of him, he doesn't give a shit. So you get a lot of that. So in these,
he definitely doesn't give a shit at all. If he does not see you as somebody's helping him, he throws you to the wayside, which is everybody.
DM, you're gonna see Darziak like DMing him.
Hey guys, Rainbow, how you doing there?
DMing, and then DSP might answer one or two, when he needs something. So that was an interesting point too. In this.
Hold on. Really, OBS? Hold on, Chad. Hold on. Come on, OBS. Come on, OBS. Come on. Please stand by. Okay, I think we're back. OBS has been giving me problems, just like it was giving me problems for Ice yesterday.
Oh boy.
Yeah, even Ice was saying the same thing. He was having problems with OBS, but he was playing Dark Tide. All right, we're back. If it keeps dipping, I'll switch things up. But we're back.
This series of DMs that I saw. Let's see here. Okay, Darziak brought up in April of 2023. He said, it looks like Secret Limited made a video called DSP Gaming versus Secret Limited. I don't even know who it was when it showed up on my feed. Of course, RTU reacts to it. So if people bring it up, I would advise you just ignore it and try not to bring up their names, since the video consists of you saying their names multiple times throughout the years. Okay. Notice he doesn't respond to that. DSP didn't respond to that. Which, of course, I think he did respond to it on his stream. Because, of course, he always has to respond. He always has to take the bait. Let's see here. What else is here? I think I highlighted a few more other pieces in here. Let's see right here. Darziak. Okay.
Hold on. What's this here?
Oh, here it is. This is Darziak on May 15 saying, I think you made a mistake of bringing up the side scrollers. All it has done is giving Craig an influx of views and money. Darziak also, since Craig clearly having support the haters, then he is a hypocrite. Support the haters. But not when they're doing it to me. Okay, whatever. All right.
Hold on. Yeah, of course we'll see that. I'm trying to see what DSP says. Speaking of Google, no, not that. Where does DSP chimes? Okay, that's true, but that's why I'm considering changing KO Gaming to DSP Classics and using the channel as an archive of the forgotten stuff. Maybe put fresh eyes on the clips, montage. It doesn't matter, Phil. People know who you are. People know, hey, Fidget, what's going on there? People know who you are and how bad your gameplay is. You can change it to DSP, all greatness. Doesn't matter. Your gameplay is still shit.
Let's see. Okay, so that was him bitching about the whole thing that Craig did, where he basically called detractors to come out and give him super chat to dump on Phil. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see what else. Again, like I said, a lot of this is just shop talk between Darziak and him.
Pretty much.
Let's see, Darziak. Oh, okay. This is Darziak on 2023 in August, talking about the Dutch brothers. Really didn't like your comment on Easter about Jesus. To them, it.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh boy, here we go.
For them to turn on you. Okay, yeah, this is the whole zombie Jesus comment by DSP. And he goes, "Oh, who cares? Yeah, way to go. Way to."
Oh, really? Who cares? Who cares, Phil?
Yeah, let's insult a religious figure for one of the biggest religions in the world.
Okay. Oh, big us fidget. Chat.
Also, wasn't DSP raised Catholic?
Yes, absolutely.
So he should know the importance of Jesus.
Exactly, because okay, this is the one time I'm gonna break my rules. You remember when the president decided to make himself into Jesus, and how you had a picture of that, and how much backlash you got out of that from the Christian?
He got so much backlash.
Yes, Phil. Never ever disrespect Jesus, because you will get major backlash. Major backlash. Have respect. But let this continue.
Insult your viewers that were paying you money, that were helping you with your stream, buying you stuff, and you insulted them and didn't bother apologizing. Okay. And then again, he ignores it. He moves on to work again. Darziak said, "This is such a weird drama
Plenty of times, Anthony.
over a fucking title screen." You notice he didn't respond to that. So again, only when he needs something or wants something, DSP tends to respond to Darziak.
Which is
That's probably why he ended up quitting doing any work with him. Okay, let's see here.
Basically, you have orphan press against the wall. The aim, you pop out cover release. Wait, hold on. FYI, a game mechanic that was explained in Fallout 4 is also in this game is the cover pop out. It was first made in a video about Fallout 4 since no expert to have it. Basically, you have the weapon to press against the wall. Then you pop out cover. Release its side, slide back into cover. Oops, I meant to refer to Starve. Oh, he's talking about Starve. Okay, whatever. I keep hearing this about this, but I have yet to figure it out. Darzik, I think your detractors have wised up with side scrollers. Has become since he's a white ring Christian. Really? Okay, let this continue.
Let's see. There's another. Darziak. Oops, I meant to refer to Starfield. DSP. Okay, DSP. I keep hearing about this, but not. Okay, this is the whole.
Yep, that one, Medusa, and he got a lot of backlash. What's up there, JoJo?
This is the whole. I think your detractors have wised up from the side scrollers as much right way. Yeah. Okay, this is Darziak basically saying that the detractors have left side scrollers because they figured out it was a grift. No, not true. They still hang out and support, and of course, side scrollers averages about 25 to 3,000 people on their YouTube channel, and the Rumble channel they get about 4,000 or 5,000 people watching. So, whatever. And then DSP here said the side scrollers milked them for 5 months. And they kept idiotically paying the money. I mean, how dumb can... and again, this is someone who talks about, give me money to felt the detractors. He literally has said this. So again, are you milking your viewers and supporters for money to felt trolls? Are you doing the same thing Craig is doing? I mean, you got to be careful, Phil, okay? You got to be really careful here because you're fucking up your own grift. I mean, how dumb can you be when they're doing streams titled Streaming Until DSP Has Me on the Show, WWE Champions, and acting like that's going to get me to do something? Okay. All right. So then, of course, he pivots. He pivots to work. Typical DSP.
Typical DSP, which is no surprise in there.
Here. All right. Let's see here.
And which religion? Yeah, I know. But this is DSP. He decided he want to jump down that rabbit hole.
What else? What else? I'm looking for the section here where he does talk about stealing the content, stealing the videos, where apparently Darziak fucked something up. Let's see here.
DSP to you as well. Wait, hold up. Darziak stinkers.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Oh, the Happy New Year. I see that.
Yeah, I see that.
Okay. Variation of classic retros. I got accused of rebranding at DSP throwbacks. I'm gonna duty talk about this.
Is this one it? Let's see. I like the access. I've problem. apparently I lost my partner status because the channel has been stagnant for 5 years, but I can easily get it back with. Oh, okay. This was of course throwback. This is DSP talking that he lost, and he talked about
Phil
this.
lives off.
He
having a
lost his
boogeyman
partnership
to get
because
his
it's
money from
inactive.
his chat. Oh, he definitely
Okay,
does,
let's
Medusa.
see.
He definitely does.
Cares about that. Again, a lot of shop talk. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Okay, all right. So my name gets mentioned here. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Darziak. Wanted to write D&D series. Okay, I got a book. Let's see here. I didn't enjoy and never got around to reading the something to consider if you get a day. If you get a day off of power, your neck cuts off. All right, whatever. Darziak. I kept an eye out on duty. You're thinking of things. Okay, it's OIC doing the member bombs. Okay.
Okay, that's not surprising. So he been knew about OIC dropping member bombs for Phil again.
I'm guessing he's trying
Not
to say
surprised
that
at all.
I said that it was Darziak. Excuse me, that it was OIC doing the Argentina membership. I never said that. I think it was just a troll that find the loophole to fuck with him. Anyway, so let's see here. He's talking about the member bomb. And this was January 2024 when it came out. And then Darziak goes, it's one of those things where someone does something big and it has to be OIC. Okay, again, I never said it was OIC. So DSP responds and says, yeah, this is getting highly suspicious now. I don't usually track to see when YouTube counts gifted memberships, but the first 200 were on January 7th. It's the 10th and the revenue is not showing us being tracked on my dashboard, as if it's on hold or suspended. So this makes me think of fraud, sadly. But hopefully it's not. So this is where you're still holding out hope that the Argentinian memberships were legit, and we all know the end of that, where sadly it wasn't legit, and he's still getting bombarded to this day.
Which is again no surprising.
The thing was that I think he for some reason thought I was doing it, and I think that came from me playing it up and hyping it and saying yeah I was doing it when I wasn't doing it. I know who was doing it. I know the trolls that were doing it. It wasn't me. And just a little side note on that. YouTube actually doesn't give the person any money. What ends up happening is the transaction goes through, but as soon as YouTube tries to put it through your bank, it gets declined because you don't live in that county. You know what I mean? So it gets declined, and it never gets charged to your card. So Phil actually gets zero money for those
Interesting.
memberships.
Well,
So, because people were using a VPN to appear in Argentina, they don't get fucking charged. That is such a clever way to fuck with Phil.
Well, no wonder Phil was getting pissed off about that. It's not he gets a penny. He doesn't get jack shit.
He gets nothing.
Well. The more the cookie crumbles.
And that was confirmed by a few of the detractors that were doing the member bombs. They got an email that said your thing was canceled, your memberships were canceled because there was an issue with the banking thing. So tough whatchamacallit for that one, DSP. Of course, here he says, oh, here it is right. This is it right here where he actually admits to stealing content. DSP goes, LOL, that's great, ha ha ha. DSP goes, so of course the trolls have microanalyzed the RDR footage and found Gamerson in the bottom right hand corner of the intro that you used in place to my horrible visual. No idea.
Come on, OBS. Come on, OBS. Come on, OBS. Okay, we're back. OBS being OBS is driving me up a wall.
What that is or where you got it from, but now they're assuming But now, assuming they'll try to flag the video saying it's stolen footage. And then DSP goes, maybe I can re-edit and remove that, as GameSyn has no right to any cutscenes from any game, but having that watermark is going to cause trouble. So again, Phil, you or Darziak were editing someone else's footage into your playthrough. You admitted it for whatever reason you did, and you didn't issue any fucking credit. You didn't issue any credit at all. Okay, so of course you're trying to do the loophole here was, well, the game isn't theirs. Yeah, but the footage is theirs, Phil. Come on, man. You of all people know how this works, okay? And all you had to do too was just give credit. But you didn't do that because you knew that people were going to call you out for stealing other people's content, especially when you go on rants about detractors stealing your content.
Pretty much.
Okay, let's see here. Maybe I can re-edit
I know.
and remove
It'll
it,
be
as
welcome
GameSyn
home.
has no right to any cutscenes from the game, but having that watermark is going to cause trouble. And it did, folks. But this is here him clearly admitting that he did have that footage in there. He tried to claim like, no, that was his footage. I don't know what you're talking about. And I think he even went the route of, I don't know what that was. That was a glitch or something, which wasn't true.
Of course, it's not true, dude. We all know that Phil steals other people's content. Like, for example, DSP Mania? We all know that was sold from Hulk Hogan. He's lucky. He's lucky that WWE didn't come down on his ass for that.
It was that they spliced in
so fucking hard.
I know, like literally, WWE. If you use any of their content and they're not happy with it, they will come down on your ass.
Someone else's gameplay, and they got caught because they didn't notice the watermark. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, the GameSyn channel is 100% illegal, as they add nothing to make any video transform. Again, Phil, it doesn't matter. You still took their fucking footage and laced it and treated it like it was yours. The fact that whether they're illegal or not doesn't matter. Anyway, that GameSyn...
Exactly. You just took the content. You didn't do anything to change it. You just took it, decided to put your little watermark on it, and it was pretty much just ripped. You didn't do anything with it, Phil. So you got caught in your own lie.
Channel is 100% illegal, and they added nothing to any video that... Excuse me. They add nothing to make any video transformative if they make $1 off of it or a stolen dollar, LOL. But yeah, people are going to give me shit for using that. Okay, Darziak, fuck, I honestly didn't see that. And then Darziak goes, going to re-edit and upload the video as soon as possible. All right, so he got snagged. He got snagged and then decided to re-edit the video. Then he goes here, fuck, I honestly didn't see that. Fine. Going to re-edit and upload as soon as possible. The only reason I pulled a YouTube video was because you split the part halfway through the intro train scene, and I thought it would make it smoother. Okay, so right here, Darziak clearly admitted that he interlaced someone else's cutscene video into his. Now, what else did you do, Darziak? Did you edit other footage that may have looked crappy or whatever to make your video look better? I mean, you admitted it right here. But of course, instead of DSP coming out and being honest and said, yep, this is what we did, and I apologize, and I'll give him credit. No, he didn't do that.
Nope.
In this section right here, I think Darziak even tells him, hey, why don't you own this and apologize? And of course,
why don't you own and apologize? Oh, Lord, look at that, chat. Look at that. Even Darziak saying, Phil, why don't you just go ahead and apologize? Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. Big ups, Rach, how you doing there? See, Phil? See, this is what happens. You fuck around, you find out.
of course, Phil never apologized. Let's see here.
No, he never does.
Let's go down here. Let's see. He put
exactly
the watermark.
Okay,
Darziak added it up. Okay, again. Let's see here. Okay, cool. Do we have to? Okay, so DSP goes. Do we have to delete the original? At least it's only been a few hours live. Okay, Darziak, you could private it since it was once I uploaded the reply. Okay, all right. So he didn't delete it. He just private.
Which is no surprise.
And then let's see here. Okay, and then of course, you know those idiots, trolls will spam GameSyn, and he'll try to check it, and it's gone. Okay, all right. So this is Phil admitting the lying and then covering it up. Good job there, Phil. Let's see here. Darcy says can
Still
only
lying.
apologize
I
for
am
that.
absolutely shocked and not at all surprised.
I know. Again, not shocked. Again, I am not. I am a little shocked, but not surprised. Again, this is stuff that we already knew.
Slip up. Let's see, DZ. Well, I watched the whole vid and didn't catch it either. Now we need to be a bit more diligent. So yeah, we got to be more careful with lying to people and make sure that we cover up our tracks.
Why am I
So
not
again,
surprised?
here didn't bother apologizing, didn't bother setting the record straight. Just re-edited the video and then put it out there and acted like nothing happened. Typical DSP. But I wanted to highlight that because it clearly shows he was aware of this. And it goes against anything he actually admitted to on stream. So anyway, that's really it, folks. There's more stuff in there, but like I said, a lot of this is simply just talk between him and Darziak about shop. But I'll link it if you want to watch it. Go ahead. I am going to ask him if there's going to be a part 2. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more juicier stuff. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out.
Well, again, I apologize, Chad. I wanted to go a bit more, but again, as before, as I showed, whoops, wrong thing. I click on there. Wrong thing. I don't know why it's doing that. Hold up. Get off there. There we go. Again, not surprising there. Again, this is all stuff we already been knew, but let's switch up. But then let's get into some of these clips here. Because I said I do have a little bit of limited time, but this is stuff that I want to go over for the past, Friday. So we'll get into this. And again, I hope there's a part 2 to that because, ooh, baby.
She makes like video content of old games. Like,
is pseudo hitman, only you're not the hitman. You're tracking the hitman, right? There you go. Interesting. All right. Stalking Tiger, thanks for $2. I appreciate that. To be honest, we already talked about that on the podcast. I don't...
Why do you not buy the Pokemon at your local card store? Okay, good point, Stalking Tiger. But again, idiot giving him money.
really want to get into that when we're doing the game. Maybe I'll split the part here and then we'll talk about it. Okay, so thank you guys. We'll see what happens in the next hour as we get further into the real gameplay of 007 First Light. Thanks for watching. See you in the next part.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm gonna be going over that gameplay on Wednesday.
Let's see. Hold on.
Because I am curious. Because I've been watching my lady play it, and she's already doing much better than Phil.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I want to make sure we're not covering any too much parts of the gameplay, so that's why I just want to double check. Listen,
Yeah, exactly. But in my case, I'm covering the gameplay. I need to see it.
Fair enough.
Normally I don't cover gameplay, but morbid curiosity took me over.
No, I totally understand that. What you sent me there, Rainbow? Oh, you said in general. Hold on. I don't see it, Rainbow. Where'd you send it? You sent it in DMs? I don't see it. Rainbow, try sending it again. That's weird.
Now, Stalking Tiger, you gotta understand, I'm not in the playthrough. I didn't want to answer your question. So he says, why don't you buy Pokemon cards at your local card store? Well, first of all, there are stores local to me who have the vending machines. They're all sold out endlessly. Like, you can't buy them from the vending machines, okay?
Nope,
now, apparently, there is a local card...
No, Phil. That's not what he said. He said specifically your local card store, like a store that actually specializes in cards. Not the Pokemon vending machines. In fact, I've seen some of those, and I've been tempted to buy some just for old time's sake, because I used to collect Pokemon cards. But it's like, no, just why not go to your local card shop? I've been to a local like hobby shop that sold like cars, D&D figurines, Warhammer stuff. I might actually go there and see if they actually have the Magic the Gathering FF14 Commander deck, because I want to have that as a collectible.
Nice. I haven't collected Pokemon cards in a hot minute, but if they will come up with listed cards for Mass Effect, I might get into that. But again, it just depends.
store, but the person has already admitted earlier this morning, who told me on the podcast, yeah, but they don't have the cards. You basically have to pre-order them for months ahead of time.
No,
I literally
that's
just
a lie. That you are lying. They said they could have them there, or you could pre-order them. You're spreading a lie.
Which again is no surprising. Let me check again, Rainbow. Let's see what's going on. I don't see. Hold on, Rainbow. Hold on. Let's Discord's being stupid. You should be fine. Let me see. Give me a sec, Chad. 1 second. Oh, what you said yesterday? You was talking about? Oh yeah, I see that from yesterday. What you talking about today? Yeah, I didn't. If you mean my yes, I did see that.
The Pokemon cards in the last week. I didn't get into them 2-3 months ago where I was interested in the newest boxes and I could go there and pre-order. I'm trying to buy them now so that I can unbox them now. You know, I have only 8 packs left out of the 36. We're going to be out probably on Sunday.
I know. I want it. It's my money, and I need it now.
Phil, you sound like a fucking 5-year-old. If I have, I would just go now. I would go. All right, listen, chat. I know you want me to unbox Leah's box set. I'm gonna check with my local TCG shop and see if they have them. If they don't have them, I'm gonna put down a pre-order. But you might have to wait a little bit. That's all you gotta fucking say. That's what I would do if I was unboxing TCG stuff like live on stream. I'd be like, hey, listen, they might have the cards. I'm gonna check with them. If they don't have it, then I'm gonna have to pre-order them and probably wait a little bit.
Exactly.
See? That's simple.
Exactly.
I'm going to want more right away.
Oh, yeah, Rainbow.
That's why. Like, let's say, for example, I get another box. That box also does well, and people really want to see this as a routine thing that we do around here all the time. Then I would consider, okay, maybe I will take a trip to my local card shop. I'll introduce myself, and I'll say, hey, maybe I'd like to pre-order a couple boxes. What are the new ones coming out? Do I do a down payment? How does it work, right? And maybe I could do that. But I literally can't get cards right now. Like, it's already been admitted. You can't just buy them at the store. You have to pre-order. You have to do all that stuff.
No, they either have them or you can pre-order them. Quit lying.
That's the whole thing, Phil. You're still lying about it.
Stalking Tiger says, I think he was talking about pre-ordering the upcoming sets. You can walk into a store and buy a box of Mega Evolution right now at Shane's store. Okay, Stalking Tiger.
Yes, you could do that, Phil.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, you can walk in and buy them right now if they have them.
Yes, real simple. And I can see Phil's going to start lying about some BS.
Here, hold on a second. Do you live here? Did you walk into Shane's store and try?
Phil, you've never been there, so how do you know? Do I know if my local TCG shop has fucking cards? No, because I haven't been there and I haven't fucking asked.
First of all,
I don't mean. And you know what? I make it no secret where I live. I live in Oregon.
You're fine.
I live in the capital. I live in Salem. I don't give a fuck. Just because I lived here in Salem since 2017 doesn't mean I automatically know the place inside and out. I barely leave my fucking house because I'm a homebody. I enjoy being home. But I'm not gonna pass myself as a fucking expert of Salem. So Phil, just because you lived there in Renton for what, since 2014, do you automatically know the place? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, Phil.
Nor do I. And hey, Phil, here's the thing you need to. Oh shit! Again.
Come on, OBS.
Yeah, I see it. Come on, OBS. I was getting ready to have a moment here. Okay, there we go. She's back. Okay.
I mean,
run by. Phil, first and foremost, I was talking to you. The first thing I would say is, Phil, take the goddamn bass out of your voice, number one. Put your hands down, and two, guess what you could also do? You can look online and see it, motherfucker. So I don't know who you think you talk to about that, but you are not Mr. High and Mighty.
And this is such a novel concept, you can leave the house and go check with your local store. Like, okay, here's a fun fact about me. I want to collect a set of Warhammer figurines. I want to get the Battle Sisters because I like the idea of, like, you know, space nuns going out and killing shit. And guess what? There's a shop that sells Warhammer stuff. I could probably go in and be like, hey, I'm looking for a set of Battle Sisters. And they'll be like, oh, we don't have... And they might go, oh, sure, we have a set. Let me go grab that for you. Or they might go, hey, we don't have that set right now, but you can order one and we can call you or send you an email and you can come pick it up. I'd be like, okay, sure, let me do that.
Exactly. Real simple, real simple.
It's really that simple. People aren't that scary. Despite my social anxiety telling me that people are scary.
again, Phil, we're not gonna go out our way to hurt you. That's what you like to think. You think we're this crowd that wants to go out and hurt people. Not that case. Not worth it. Now, yes, maybe there might be one or two people that might want to punch you in the face because you have a bad habit of running your mouth. But no, we're not like that, Phil. And if you would come up on my side, I run to run into you. And I'm giving it a bit of the real bang on here. Would I actually go out and hurt him? No. But if he would have come to me acting all high and mighty, then that might be a different story. But if I'll say, I'll be like, like, hey, it's the guy. That's all I would say.
Seriously,
Yeah.
why are people
And also,
so?
just to clarify, I don't live in I don't live in the Salem, Massachusetts. I live in Salem, Oregon.
Yeah, I know. I know.
So same name. I
Same
know,
name.
Google Chat things. But people think I live in like the area with the Salem witch trials. I'm like, no, I don't live in Massachusetts.
You know what's funny?
Although
you know
that would be cool. Although it would be cool to live there just for the sake of nostalgia.
You know what's funny? Down in I believe it's either North Carolina or Virginia, there's a little part that actually had Philly. And people's like, oh, is Philly? Like, yeah, no. There's an actual city called Philly, not actual Philadelphia from not from Pennsylvania, but actual city. So yeah, it's not surprising in certain states they
Yeah.
repeat the same name. Hocus Pocus was filmed there in himself. Oh, we know Fidget. I do live
Yeah.
in San Antonio.
I would-
Oh, so you're in Texas, Medusa.
Yeehaw, motherfucker.
Intent on telling me that I'm wrong and I'm doing everything that I do in my life wrong.
No,
You do.
no,
Motherfucker, you do.
and not to mention they're trying to fucking help you.
Again,
They are literally trying to help you, and here you are fucking getting all defensive because you got something mildly wrong. Okay, you got something wrong. Does it suck? Oh, absolutely. It sucks being wrong.
it does. But at the same time, it's better somebody say, hey, you're wrong, so that way you learn, than you sit there being Mr. High and Mighty. But here you go, being Mr. High and Mighty. This is why I say, chat, don't help this bitch out. Don't. Let him rot in his own problems. Let him keep being wrong, so that way he keeps being made fun of.
Okay? Why? I want you to think about what you're saying to me.
No. Nobody needs to be thinking of what they say. You need to be thinking about what you're ready to say, Phil, because you're already about to say something straight out of your mouth.
Everywhere these things are sold out. They're sold out at Target. They're sold
No, they're not. They're in Target.
out at Walmart.
Target.
That's a lie. They're also at Walmart.
They're sold out at every vending machine.
You are... motherfucker,
Have
you
you
are
ever
lying.
been to one?
You are lying straight ass. You want to know how I know he's lying, chat? Because when I was at work, I decided to look to see if the Pokemon cards are in his area, and they are. All you had to do is just look on.
absolutely are.
All you have to do is just look on the website, just type in Pokemon cards, and they're right there. Not hard to find. They're in the store. But this bitch right here doesn't want to do it because he's too scared of my detractors. My detractors are going to hurt me. Phil, please.
Why would the card store magically have stock?
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. No, I'm not gonna play that music. Relax, not gonna crash up. But I need to play this one because this idiot, this bozo over here,
I have received.
Need to shut the fuck up.
which he needs to.
Yep.
Phil, they will have a supply that comes in and get us stuff. If something's in high demand, guess what? They're gonna supply as much as they can. Again, Phil, the reason why you don't want to go there is because you're too much of a chicken shit because you are afraid of your detractors.
If everywhere else is sold out, why would the card store specifically have
No, let me
magical
take a nap.
boxes of these cards sitting in the back, ready to be purchased? What you're saying makes no sense.
No, what you're saying makes no sense. You're trying to come up with the stupidest lie I've ever heard of come out of your mouth.
And even if it's true,
It is true.
I literally didn't know about the existence of this card store until the podcast this morning.
Oh my
God.
Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid.
That was 3 hours ago. So at what time did I have a chance to go to the card store and see if they had cards? Like, what are we talking about right now?
You don't know what you're talking about. You didn't check because you're too scared. You want to be too lazy. You want everybody else to help you. Again, as I said before, and I say it again, do not help Phil. Let him figure out on his own. Don't give him an ounce of any type of help because he doesn't want it, because he is a self-entitled bitch.
I'm streaming a game.
So what? You're
So
streaming the
what?
game. You're streaming the game.
You
So
could have
what?
You could have called them on your fucking break.
Yes.
I just don't understand why people are so intent. Like,
And by the way, Harvey Dent, your name fits exactly perfect. How you gonna sit there and say you're not an idiot? You have your reasons. Again, great job, you stupid idiot.
everything I do, you have to micro analyze it and say I'm doing it wrong. Seriously, it gets frustrating. Do you understand?
No. This is why people need to be in front of your face so that way they can G-check you, because when you have somebody in front of your face, then you turn into complete bitch mode.
Like, I didn't even know the shop existed until this morning. I didn't even buy Pokemon cards until 1 week ago. Okay?
Because you watched it off, because you got the idea from the documentary.
This isn't like, oh, Phil's been doing this for a year and he keeps buying from online scalpers and, you know.
You bought from a scalper. You overpaid by like 50%. Because you're a fucking mark.
Phil, when you bought your Switch, you bought it from a scalper, the first Switch. And you even made it on stream. You have been doing this for a long time. And you still have yet to learn.
So can we all chill? Can we just relax? I don't get it. I don't understand it. I really don't. If someone can explain this to me.
Same here, Jojo. Same here.
Like, why everyone is so intent. Oh, Phil said this morning he's going to order another box. So now everyone's coming to stream and telling him he's doing it wrong. Go to a local card store. Dude, I'm on a stream.
So what? You could have gone during your break.
Phil, I'm on the stream too. I'm streaming your retarded ass. And guess what? If somebody calls and say, hey, D, I need you to take care of something. If I have to at some point, I will stop the stream and take care of it. Streaming, don't get me wrong, it's fun to do, but it's not a biggest priority. In your case, Phil, you make it seem like streaming is the biggest priority. Guess what? You have nothing but time. You can redo the stream a different time and focus on getting the stuff you need. But can you do that? No, because you're too much of a fucking lazy bitch.
So Stalking Tiger says, I'm telling you right now, they're not sold out in trading cards game stores. They get dozens and dozens of cases before their premium store because they're premium stores and they get more than Walmart. Okay, so
yes, they do. They do. Easily, you can research it, numbnuts, but you don't want to do that because if you were to research, you realize you're wrong. Guess what? You don't want to do that because you hate being wrong. You want to be the guy that's always right. Guess what, Phil? That somebody's always right is going to be always wrong on everything.
let me ask you this question. Why does it sell out at Walmart, Target, and the vending machines if you can, at any moment, just walk into a card store and buy a box?
Let me ask this question. Did you actually do some research on it? Did you actually look it up? How about you look it up right now? Stop the fucking game and look it right up.
Why would they even be sold online at a premium price?
How about you actually stop trying to twist it and spin it around like the little bitch you are and actually look it up right now? This is why, I wish somebody was streaming with them at the same time calling his ass. I say, no, stop the stream. Go look it up right now.
If you could walk into a store right now and buy a box. Do you see that what you're saying makes no logical sense? If it's readily available in stock somewhere right now, local to everyone, why would they pay online?
You go ahead and sit there smiling all you want, but right now you're not being smug, you're being stupid.
Smug fucking prick.
Yes. He thinks he's smug, but he's being stupid.
I just don't get it. You know? I don't. So now here's what's going to happen. Even though I have absolutely no intent and I can't do this anyway, people are going to start harassing this fucking card store. You realize that, right?
Nobody's harassing them.
Nobody did, Phil.
And not to mention, you dropped the fucking name, you absolute moron.
You definitely did, Phil. Here's the thing, numbnuts. People will look the store up online just to see if it's in inventory. That's it. No detractor, so far as I've learned, has gone out the way to call the store and say, oh, you see this guy in the DSP? Don't give him this card. Nobody's done that, Phil. Nobody's done that.
Because nobody cares.
Exactly. But the thing is, you make it seem like we care that much.
Like right now, probably my trolls are calling the card store and saying, hey, do you have Pokemon cards? Do you know there's a streamer named Darkside Phil and he wants Pokemon cards? Well, when he comes, be sure not to sell them to him. I'm not kidding you. They're doing it right now.
Do you have proof?
Do you have any proof of that?
I need proof now, Phil.
Is this proof in the room with us right now?
Yes, I need proof. Because right now, I can guarantee you with my paycheck, my entire paycheck, no detractor's gone the way to do that. I think Phil wants the card store on his day off or less. Well, yeah, he does. No, Medusa. He does. The thing is, he's trying to spin it. He's trying to spin it, trying to put his little hypnosis on it and make it seem like it's like the world's coming to an end, which is not. There's a reason my really smart. So no, I know that, Rainbow. I know.
Because you're all talking about it. How do people not understand how the fucking internet works?
Oh my God.
Says the same bitch who decided he wanted to declare war on the internet has been losing this war since the early 2000s. Says the same
Yep.
bitch that masturbated on stream. Says the same bitch who had the spoon rant on stream. Says the same bitch that literally put his wife's information out there. Hey Phil, here's something you need to understand when it comes to the internet and some free advice. We don't make it our business unless you make it our business. AKA, if you put that information to be public, then we're going to look into it. If it's private, we don't touch it. And the reason why we know this stuff is because you make it our business, because you keep running thy mouth, keep posting thy information on for people to find. Maybe for once, if you learn to just shut it, zip it, and be quiet for a while, you actually might last a little while. But you can't do that because you can't help yourself.
Laws. Do you not understand that that's literally what's happening right now? Because if I right now brought up that I'm going to get food from somewhere, they call the restaurant. If I bring up that I'm going to go somewhere,
Nope. I know what you're referencing. You're referencing when people were calling about the Krabby Patty meal, and Wendy's went, "Oh yeah, we have it," and we just hung up. That's all we fucking did.
Yes. Matter of fact, I know he's talking about when Duty did that, just because Duty just wanted to double check, and that was it. That's what he was talking about too. All they was doing was fact checking. That's it, Phil. Nobody went out their way to saying, "Oh, well, with the Krabby Patty, please don't give it the dark side." Blah blah blah. Nobody was going that far. Nobody. Oh my god, this is why he needs to be punched in the face. In Minecraft for YouTube. In Minecraft. The man who poured bacon grease in the toilet. Exactly, JoJo. The same idiot.
They call and harass the business. So the fact that so many of you are bringing up a card store on my stream literally means that I can't go to the card store.
You can go to the card store.
Okay, bitch. Okay, bitch. Anybody, you can clip this and send this to Phil. Since you got a selfie stick, take that selfie stick, put your phone in it, go to the card store. And let's see if you get harassed. I want to see this now. Since you constantly say it all the time, I want you to do it, Phil. Because I guarantee you, nobody's going out their way to harass you. But I want to see you. I want you to make a video of it and then post it on your YouTube. I want to see it. Because right now it's always, oh, they get harassed, they get harassed, they get harassed. Show us if they get harassed or not, bitch.
Oh yeah. Also, the crumble cookie. I remember that.
Same here.
Thank you, Ross.
Right? I mean, you don't? You don't get that? It's not paranoia. It's my reality. This is what these fucking people...
No. It's your paranoia.
It is paranoia. It is paranoia. You ain't fooling us, Phil.
Do. So now, I'm not kidding. Now, I'm not going to the card store because I know if I do, they'll get harassed. You understand that? So I've just had enough. Like, can we play 007? Why the fuck are we even talking about Pokemon cards right now?
Because people want you to open up. Remember, you made a deal. If you made $50, you actually open up Pokemon cards.
Can I play this game? Is that satisfactory that I'm able to play a game on my game stream? Why are we even talking about this?
And this is why you do not give this idiot any money.
I know, what a way to live. I can't just chill and play 007. I have to have people specifically coming to my stream to tell me that I'm doing...
Shit, I got about 30 more minutes. Okay, we'll keep going. After that, I gotta definitely step out.
...things horribly in the wrong way, despite the fact I didn't even know that this existed until 3 hours ago, and I've been on the stream for 3 hours. Like, do you understand how insanely...
The main thing, Chad, I did want to cover the Darkseid leaks, which I did, but unfortunately wasn't the one I wanted to cover, but it is what it is. I want to cover this part and the other video, and then the next time I'll stream will be about... Won't be Wednesday because I want to see a zombie stream, but I will stream Thursday and Friday.
...ridiculous this is, and unfair and unrealistic.
When do I have the stream scheduled? I think it's...
You have it scheduled for Wednesday.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, I think 10 o'clock.
Yeah, I think like 10 o'clock my time. I'm just going to double check.
No,
yeah,
definitely.
10 o'clock my time. Perfect.
Definitely.
Well, I have to pee. I'm going to go pee, and we're going to come back and we're going to continue with this mission. Okay? So, I'll be right back. And talking...
Game stream, he has shortened the gameplay to less than 2 hours during the game. Yeah, he does. Actually, no, Medusa is now going... I've been noticing. It's now to like an hour and 45 minutes and sometimes an hour and 30 minutes.
Tiger, I want you to understand. I know where you're coming from, but yeah, some people, you have to put thought into this. Okay? The fact that people have now called out and said the name of the card store on the fucking stream, and that you just realized
You do realize you said the name of the card store.
You
now
said
let's-
the name of the store, you idiot.
Exactly. You said the name of the store. I sincerely doubt anyone would cause the card store any grip. No, here's the thing, Home Alone. Nobody's going to. Phil wants to do that. This is why I'm challenging Phil. When he goes to his card store, take the selfie stick, put his phone on, record the whole thing. Because I want to see, it was Dash Bar. I want to see his paranoid, to see that the people are harassing store, people are harassing the people. I want to see it because right now, nobody's going out the way. And the thing, oh, here we go with OBS again. OBS, stop being a bitch.
Come on.
Okay.
Stop being a bitch, OBS.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to reset my internet when I finish this. But okay, I think we're back. We're back. No, because here's the thing. Home Alone. I looked it up. They have it in there. All you have to do is just look up online and boom, they have it in inventory. Not hard to do. But this bitch right here, make it seems like they don't have it.
now that how fucked up this is.
Keep sipping that Coke
How about
water.
this? How about this one?
Yeah, not
I
to
will buy
mention,
cards
it is,
however I
like,
want.
Pure narcissism on display. Like Phil thinks like I'm this important person that people like to fuck with.
Exactly.
It's so narcissistic and paranoid induced. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking nobody.
Exactly.
People will like it, and they'll shut the fuck up about it because it's my money. I can buy it from a scalper. I can buy it from eBay. I can buy it from Shane's Cards. I can buy it from Target, Walmart, and it's none of anyone's fucking business because I do it and you don't.
This is not the hill you want to die on.
How about that? That's
No.
actually that's the end all be all of everything. I will do it how I want.
It is, Home Alone.
Why?
What's going on is OBS has been acting up for me. It's been also acting up for ISO. I don't know. I have to probably reset mines again.
And you'll like it. And if you don't like it, I don't care. Okay?
You hear that, right? You hear that. So he doesn't care. So guess what? For anybody that's in Phil's chat, since he doesn't care, don't give him anything. Don't give him nothing. He doesn't care. You don't care, Phil. You don't care. So don't even worry about it.
All right. Period. I don't care about any of this. I'll take care of it in my own time off stream. And we have enough of this nonsense. Like, what? Why am I being distracted during my 007 stream about this? Boy, am I glad I stopped recording. You know, like, this is stupid.
You stop recording. Excuse me. You stop recording, but we still have this clip here.
Oh.
I think OBS is trying to tell me, hurry up. You got something to do. I think OBS is trying to do that. So I'm going to have to. All right, I'll do the other video, and then now we'll have to call there because OBS is trying to tell me, you come on, Vango, you got stuff to do. What's up, Ross? What's going on?
Productive and helps nothing. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I appreciate your super chat, but I hope you now see this doesn't help anything. It's
No. Doesn't help you. Doesn't help you, Phil. Doesn't at all. So we know. Don't help at all.
incredibly distracting. It just gives idiots ammo to harass and mess with people. It's just not good.
OBS, give me one more video, and I'll cut it loose.
Like, it was cool. Honestly, this morning when someone had said, oh, this card store, I wish they would have just said, there's a card store near you. Here's the information. And now, contact them behind the scenes or go do it yourself instead of saying the fucking name of the card store and calling it out and everything. Awful way to do it. Because that's how these people are. These weirdos on the internet with too much fucking life or too much to do and no life. No, they have unlimited time to just do whatever they want. They will mess with people for no reason. Like, no lie. Some idiot will go to the card store and buy them out right now so that if I go, they don't have them. That's how these people are. They're weird. They're fucking weirdos. All right. So thanks for
Says the weirdo that's actually talking.
the super chat. If anyone wants to help me with this shit, just
This is why channels like Raw Phil are important. Exactly. This is why Raw Phil is very important.
contact me off stream. Enough of this nonsense. And everyone
If I'm in a chat with this rant, all you can see me do is say unsub. Exactly. I'll be doing the exact same thing, Medusa. Unsub.
who brings it up, that's what I'm going to say from now on. Let's talk about it off stream. I got shit to do on my stream. This is too distracting. Okay? It is. All right. What's
Yeah, it's too distracting. Where?
going on, Space Jam fan? How you doing? Okay, guys, I got to pee. I'll be right back, and then we'll continue with this mission.
Pee in your fucking pants, bitch. All right, we're gonna do this one, and I have to cut it loose.
See?
Oh damn, quality is a little shitty on this one.
Damn.
Hold on, Judd. Yeah,
Might be the video.
yeah, it's just a video. No, easy fix.
How can I save this? Hold on. Someone sent me an emote, but I don't know if I have any emote slots for it.
How you doing, by the way, Ross?
Sadly, let me take a look. I don't know if I have emote slots. It's the YouTube side will not care about this emote whatsoever, but the Kick side absolutely will.
What about the emote, Phil?
Emote slots. It's the YouTube side will not care about this emote whatsoever, but the Kick side absolutely will.
And the back of that head is getting balder each and every day. That's why I pause. I'm like, I can see more. I can see more skin, Phil, on the back of that head. The comb over
Just
is not
shave
helping.
it.
It's not helping, Phil. You can try to come over as much as you can. It's time to let it go.
All right.
I know, Home Alone. That's why I had to stop. That bald spot.
Let me see if there's even a spot for emotes at all. I don't even know if we have one, honestly.
And again, chat, I'm not making fun of anybody that is balding, but I'm making fun of this fool because he makes it seem like, oh, he's aging gracefully. It's like, no, Phil, you're aging poorly. Now, no, Home Alone. The problem is just that I don't know what's going on OBS. Oh, here we go again.
Here we go.
I have a subscriber only. Oh, you know what I can do? I can get rid of the stupid hand emote. We don't need that one anymore. That one doesn't apply. That was when I had the phantom hand ages ago. Nobody uses that.
To prove what a hypocrite Phil is, his Batman playthrough has 158 people average. Make it less than the bond. It's supposed to be dropped. Exactly.
I'll get rid of that one.
Yep.
God damn, Phil. He looks like he's about to turn 70.
He looks ancient.
Yeah, he does.
And I can't use it because the picture is too large. This is why I don't like doing stuff on the fly.
Oh, too large, but I thought you like it large. I mean, Tyrone says otherwise.
I like this. The file size is too large, so now...
Hold on. I know I'm going to steal a bit from Bro's side. Okay, this is coming from Vanguard interviews. Say, Phil, when it comes to Tyrone, how big is he?
And I can't use it because the picture is too large.
Okay, I know we're back a little too far, but good enough.
This is why I don't like doing stuff on the fly like this. The file size is too large, so now I have to open this stupid thing in Paint and try to save it. Oh my god. I'm going to try it once. If it doesn't work, I give up. Fuck this. We're not doing it tonight.
I know. He's bald.
He's bald.
He's
balding. He's gay.
Phil stresses him bald. It's I know, solely self-introduced. I know, Medusa.
It is.
Let's see if that works. If not, I give up. I'm not doing it.
Home Alone? I'll challenge in that one. I think he's going to chase a major crisis, maybe by the time he turns 48. Because in the leaked files, Phil admitted that when he had his so-called ear infections, he never went to the doctor for it. Which again, no surprise. No surprise.
Invalid format must be saved as a GIF or GIF or a... This is ridiculous.
Hey, Phil, just move on. If it ain't going to work, it ain't going to work.
Image max dimensions must be 500 or 500. Come on. This is ludicrous. I'm about to say forget it. I don't care. All right, one more time. Doesn't work. I give up. Fuck this. What a waste of my time. Why does nothing ever just work easily? It's not possible.
Fair enough, Dashbears. Fair enough. I think he's on Ozempic because the way he's diagnosed with diabetes, that's almost always the only reason a doctor would prescribe it. But the thing is, again, Home Alone, Unless he's been to the doctor physically. He even said back in, what was it, 2020 or a little bit earlier, he hasn't been to the doctor since then, or even further than that. In the leak,
Yeah.
in the leak DMs he had for PPP. Hold up,
Never just work easily. It's not possible.
Phil. Turn your head the other way. Turn your head the other way.
He's graying.
Oh, not only graying, but look at that. Oh, I know. Again, I'm not talking about how it's balding. We know that, but his hair looks rough. He looks disheveled and weak. Oh my
He is
Lord!
very disheveled.
I can see the sunken
Whoever's
neck.
cutting his hair, I'd get my money back.
Oh yes, and his neck. You can see the sunken neck. God, Phil, you are doing a poor job taking care of yourself. A very poor job. I mean, damn. And I'm almost 40. I don't have a sunken neck. I'm calling it right now, Zombie. He's gonna have a sunken neck by the time he turns 50. If he makes it that far.
There's a new emote being added to the kick chat right now. It took so goddamn long. I certainly hope we're going to get some kick support tonight.
And today we get some kick support tonight. I hope not.
Mean it. Because I just went out of the way to get that set up because the thing was a major pain in the ass. We better get some kick support tonight. Some subs and some kicks. Let's go. Look at the emote I just gave all
I know the hairline. I know. Jesus Christ, that hairline's horrible.
of you. Suku, thanks for 100 kicks. Super Turbo won the poll. We're going to see if we can find anyone in Super Turbo tonight. I hope we can.
Which, by the way, Super Turbo was boring as fuck.
Yep.
There you go.
Goes back for this childhood friend.
Yeah, the sock is going to keep coming back, guys. Just ignore it. And if it keeps bothering you, I'll try to ban it. But I can't just sit here just randomly just banning this person a million times. Like, they're going to be back a million times. The guy's a no-life loser. He probably has 700 accounts on YouTube at this point that he just alternates between. He's a complete loser.
Medusa, according to Phil, we know.
So there you go. You guys have the emote that you've wanted over on Kick. You can now enjoy it.
Ah.
Wah.
Have fun with that. So thank you, Suku, for 100 kicks. Let's go. Let's rally some kick support tonight. Because here's the truth. If we were getting consistent kick support.
All right. OBS is saying it's time for me to go because she's still acting. I'm almost out of time here. I do apologize, chat. I see it because OBS is just being a prick. So we're going to pick some more of this up on Thursday. We're going to give it the rest of this part and some of the stuff that happened this week. Again, I apologize this stream is on the shorter side, chat, but I do have some things to do after 12 o'clock. So, Zombie, you say you'll be streaming Wednesday?
Yep, I'm streaming Wednesday.
I will definitely be there. Please, everyone, go over there. Check out Zombie when he streams Wednesday. It's gonna be epic because he's gonna be covering the Phil's gameplay of 007. And one more time, Zombie, just go ahead and link your channel again for everybody to check out.
Oh, certainly. Give me just a tap. Thank God for double monitors. And you know what? I'll just go ahead and spam it a couple of times in chat. There you go. That is my channel. Go check it out. I'll redo title stream in just a moment. But I need coffee first. Correct.
While he does that, again, I appreciate everybody that stopped by and all that stuff. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, help each other out, and enjoy the rest of your Monday. I will be back. Let's be back Thursday. And always remember,